This episode of the Commoners of D&D is brought to you by Tiger Skull RPG. Tiger Skull RPG offers monthly 3D printable miniatures complete with 5e stats, digital illustrations, and loot cards. Everything you need for fully realized NPC encounters. Check it out at tigerskullrpg.com and patreon.com/tigerskullrpg, where you can get started for as low as $1 a month.
Welcome back to another edition of the Commoners of D&D. We're going to jump right into it. Anthony has got our recap from last adventure.
So the last time that we played, we spent the entirety of the week. I got new armor that was enhanced by the old guy. Can't remember his name.
Patar.
Mm-hmm. Thrin got new components for spells. We won more competitions. We got money, all of that. And Quincy played a blowout show at a pub in which he had some of his goods stolen from, well, we didn't know who. As it turns out, one of
the heroes of Juniper Grove?
It turns out it was one of the heroes of Juniper Grove. Was confronted by someone we had met in passing, a gnomish rogue named Orin. Orin escaped with all the coin and his life intact, which, bravo to Orin. The next day, we show up for the drawing of the teams for the melee at the end of the week. Our team is chosen, as is the heroes of Juniper Grove, which we find out is none other than Stefan and his ilk. And during all the festivities immediately after this drawing, Quincy approaches Stefan and by surprise pushes him down into the mud. I take my axe and I shave the side of his head, and we have heated words to prepare for our battle the next day. The next day we have the melee. Several groups fighting. However, it was for Quincy and Buck just all about Stefan. That's who we focused on. That's who we fought.
And he seemed to focus on you two. Made his way straight to you.
After killing a few.
On his way. He didn't stop. He just kept walking right through him.
After a brutal knockdown, drag-out fight, we beat them into submission. They escaped through a side door in the arena, and Orin was also there. Killed Panda. Not sure how to process that grief, but here we are now.
Okay. Go ahead and take your advantage.
Wait, so Stefan straight up killed some people in this melee?
A lot of people kill people, yeah. You were all asked not to, and I don't think you guys killed anyone except for the owlbear. Y'all knocked everyone else out that y'all were supposed to. The owlbear did kill a few of the women's group. But yeah, Stefan was just killing people.
Dang.
We begin with you all still standing in the middle of the arena, breathing heavy. Some of you bruised, some of you untouched.
Oh, how much health did I lose in the melee? So I can set that on my character sheet.
You did not get touched.
I don't know that you
I don't know if you got touched.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Neither did I.
Nice.
I have a point of exhaustion because I was frenzied.
Yeah. I think the steward just announced that that the Sticks were the winner of this melee, and everyone is cheering, and he is strode out towards you and is kind of ushering you towards the same rest area that you had begun in beforehand. Well done, your prize. Everything that you have won is inside waiting. If you just follow me. And he looks at the very hurt man who gave up and tells him he can venture off that way. But you, sir, I believe you were part of a different crew, but you fought valiantly, and you have been invited back as well. So please, everyone come. Quick, we're in a bit of a hurry.
I guess on we go.
I suppose so.
Is Orin catching up to us?
He's right in the middle of y'all's group.
I'm going to shove him to the ground.
Hey,
Make a-
nature boy.
Strength checks against each other. You can roll a dexterity, an acrobatics, or an athletics.
Natural 20.
Wow. Okay, you lose. He shoves you straight to the ground.
Hey, nature boy. You just killed one of our good friends' animal.
The animal that was going to kill each and every one of us.
Could you not tell we were trying to wrangle it? Could you not tell we were trying to not kill it?
Yeah, and you were doing a very hot job of that.
Thought we were doing a fine job. We were trying to kill everyone else first so we could handle the owlbear. And you cleave its head in with a hatchet.
You're welcome.
Can I look around for Twinelda? Is she... We heard her
Yeah,
yelling.
make a perception check.
$15.
The stands are already beginning to clear as the fight is over, and you do see a woman in colorful garb in her circus gear, sitting head in her hands, just crying.
I'm going over there.
It's like a 15-foot drop into the arena.
Technically, Quince, it was a cleaver that he threw into.
I don't care what it was. He killed Panda.
I know. I'm not happy about it. I'll tell you what I'm not even more happy about. We had them. They were right here.
They could still be somewhere nearby.
I don't know, with all that wind wall stuff that happened, I'm just angry. I'm just angry that they got away. I'm angry that we could have killed them. We could have ended this all.
Haven't you been against killing this whole time?
Not when it comes to that punk.
Gentlemen, please, we must hurry. Come inside. We have refreshments, towels to wipe off your sweat, and other visceral, if you so need. Please, come inside, come in.
I reached down to help Orin up off the ground.
Thanks.
As I'm pulling him up, I let go of him and let him hit the ground again. And then I turn around and walk in with the rest of them.
You're lucky we didn't hit you with our hammers.
Man, you help a group out. Save some lives.
It's
We're
not
glad to
worth
have
it today. It's
Darren
not worth
back.
it today. Just keep walking.
So you all head inside?
Yeah.
Okay. You go back into the same little waiting area that you were in, and true to his word, he has cold refreshments on a tray, towels for each of you. Please take just a few minutes to make yourselves presentable. We will be meeting with Duke Hornbeam shortly.
Uncle Aldo, how are you holding up?
I'm okay.
Okay, Uncle Aldo, we will be meeting Duke Hornbeam. Uncle Aldo, okay?
Yes, I'll be on my best behavior.
Okay. Make sure that you are. Now you have a little bit of blood right here on your cheek. If you wouldn't, I'm gonna let you get it.
Thanks.
I turn to the guy. He mostly has,
He seems much frailer here in person. He was wielding that great axe with great dexterity and strength.
Well, in moments of great duress, Uncle Aldo has amazing control. It's just sometimes he's not fully in control of his faculties.
Quite impressive, sir.
I have years of experience.
Kind of bows to you and waits as you all do your thing, whatever you want to do to prepare yourselves. We have a short walk, but you can all follow me. We will be going to the head house. Everyone ready?
Sure.
Okay. And he starts leading you through town. It's quite a distance. There's just a crowd of people on either side of the arena as you exit, and they are all just kind of cheering and applauding and just trying to take a look at everyone. That old man was holding that. Did you see it? It was incredible. My favorite was the man who was punching the owlbear in the face. What bravery!
Trying to ride it.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, you were punching it.
Probably deserved it, honestly.
It had it coming.
After a few blocks, you come up to a house that Urist you recognize as your home, and he ushers you all inside.
What's it look like?
I had a map, but our internet's not working. It is a large 2-story house. It is larger than any house that you've seen in the Hornbeam Forest. It has got many rooms. Many people live here, servants and such. It has got a tiled roof, and kind of that has the 2 walls that come out further than the front, so that you can go around the edges a little bit.
Does anything look different from the last time I was in here when I infiltrated?
Nope, looks about the same.
Servants all just kind of working quietly and not talking?
Nope, not talking.
You got servants.
Yeah.
His dad's the ruler of the entire northern area.
I'm a rich kid.
Thought you guys like hated each other or something. Could have been helping us out a little bit more, couldn't you have? More horses? Not donkeys.
Please. We're going to take the staircase up, 2 doors to the left. Here we go. He leads you on into the left wing, and there's these 2 giant oaken doors that open up, and you see a stern dwarf sitting at a desk with lots of different papers and rolls of parchments that are tied in different ways. A bookcase of just many leather-bound books.
Smells of rich mahogany.
It smells of rich mahogany in here.
Mahogany. My desk is made of mahogany. Oh, hey, when I look at him, do I see any kind of magical stuff? Like with my detect magic?
He has, he's wearing a cloak that seems to be magical. You see an axe hung on the wall that is magical. His belt is magical, but that is about it.
What kind of schools of magic would they be from? Would I know anything about those? I think you can see that too with
enchantment. I think. I'm not sure.
I think with detect magic, it shows you what's magical, and then it shows you what school.
I'm pretty sure that's what we said before, because he's asked about the school magic before. So.
Yeah, that's how we knew about that coin.
Right.
We just knew it was divination.
Yeah.
2 of them are enchantment, and then I think the belt is alteration. Maybe. I think. I'm not sure.
Just curious.
Hello, the Sticks. Welcome to my office. You all fought very valiantly. It was very impressive. Please, take a seat. Jenkins? And he kind of points at someone, and they start hauling in chairs for you all to sit down. Now, you were not a part of the Sticks, is that correct?
No, he's not.
You seemed to fight right alongside them. It was quite impressive.
Thank you, but I was part of another team.
Well, you impressed us. It was much better than those cowards who ran out and ruined the entire showing, but...
Didn't they?
They did, yes. Now, your prize. And he hefts up just a giant bag of gold. 5,000 marks, I believe, is what you all were promised.
Woo, buddy.
That's for you to divvy up yourself. You'll not get it each. He kind of laughs. Now, for the second part of your prize. You have quite the honor before you. It is something that each of us dukes and the duchess can do for our constituents. We can put you in contact with someone down at the capital, and you will have a chance to increase your strengths, truly serve His Majesty in a much better way. It is very lucrative. It can truly change your lives. You seem to be a bit rough and tumble, if you do not mind me saying.
a little forward, but you're fine.
This is just you won. You're clearly the strongest people in all of Derry at the time. So, this is an invitation that I am able to pass on to you. I myself went through the same thing, and it put me in the position that I am in now.
The Black Cloaks. Is that what it is?
No, it is the Academy.
Oh, my mistake.
Is this like an invitation that's open-ended? We can go anytime we would like, or is this like we have to hop on a horse now and go?
I would have to send you off fairly quickly, but you are free to say no, of course. But this is the opportunity of a lifetime.
Can we think about it?
Well, that's what I'm giving you this opportunity to do.
Right now?
Yes. Do you want me to step out of the room?
Yes, please.
Oh,
If you wouldn't mind, dear Duke, Your Majesty, we do not mean to impose, but
Of
if
course,
we
of
could have
course.
a moment to ourselves.
of course. And he will get up, and he's quite tall for a dwarf, but still a dwarf size. And he walks with his straight back. He emits power. He just is oozing charisma. Very, very strong-willed, very impressive man. And he shuts the two giant oaken doors behind him as he walks out.
I'm going to say this is a hard pass for me.
But, okay, well, that's what I thought at first. But what if we used it to infiltrate and destroy it?
Or what if...
Urist?
I'm not entirely sure that would be possible.
We could get in there, see what's going on.
I would surely be recognized
Maybe we
there,
avoid using that name while we're in this house.
Yes.
Good
please.
idea. I'm sorry, I'm doing a
Aldo.
horrible job.
Uncle Aldo.
Now, my whole thing is, I mean, we could very easily also become indoctrinated. You know, in this whole infiltration. You know, how do we know we're not going to buy into the ideology here?
It would be a risk we would have to take.
We wouldn't have to take it, is the thing.
We could get our tongues cut out.
No, yep, see?
Not
There's
least.
something even worse than that.
See? There.
Do you think they would allow us to come take a tour or something?
I think the tour is in the acceptance thereof.
Well, we could ask.
I can't help but wonder what will happen if we say no to him, though. He can
He seemed
be
pretty
rash
friendly
when
to
he's
the
angry.
idea. We're welcome to say no.
I'm not going to be afraid of this guy if we're saying no.
All right.
That's ridiculous.
But keep your voice down because we are surrounded by his subjects completely, 100%. You say something that he takes offensive, and we end up, in a dungeon for the rest of our lives, behind bars.
Maybe I shouldn't do the talking. I'm
Listen,
a little bit hot.
You're heated right now.
I'm also exhausted.
You're tired.
Hear a large knock at the door. Are you finished, friends?
One moment.
He pushes the door
Duke, Linus.
and he strides across and sits back at his desk.
What is the academy? What does it consist of?
The academy is just a training program. It greatly increases your strength. You're allowed to search through different schools of technique or powers that you wish to.
Magical abilities?
Yes, there will be some that will increase your magical abilities, of course.
It sounds as if you want us to join the Black Cloaks.
I don't know where you're coming up with that.
Isn't this their academy?
That is not well-known knowledge.
Oh.
So he kind of.
Oh, shoot.
You know of the academy.
I've heard stories. Rumors, really.
Duke Hornbeam, Uncle Aldo is very advanced in years, so he hears a lot of things. And
Is that his name? Uncle Aldo? What is each of your names? I'm sorry, I have not caught them.
I'm Vincent.
Vincent.
Orin.
Orin?
Findolin.
Findolin.
Rask.
Rask.
A Thumbledore.
Thumbledore. I seem to remember someone winning an archery contest with that name.
That man right there.
Why delay? This is a great opportunity.
Wait, are you trying to sign us up for the Black Coats? Did you know that?
As I've already said, the Black Cloaks have nothing to do with the Academy.
Absolutely, Duke. Rask gets confused easily. He heard that from Uncle Aldo. Obviously threw up some red flags. He, just skeptical.
But what is wrong with joining the Black Cloaks? They police our lands, protect our people.
I like tasting food.
Again, I do not know what you mean.
Hey, I think we would just like to respectfully decline, Sir Hornbeam.
As you wish, that was always your prerogative.
Bear got me all confused.
Please, before you all go, I assume you do not wish to stay long. Have a drink, eat with me. And he waves a hand again, and a few people start bringing in kind of different trays of food and drink. And they start opening up the lids, and there's different roast birds and large hunks of different boar cuts, potatoes and mushrooms and all kinds of sorts. And someone brings in a table and kind of sets it and attaches it somehow to the desk and lays the food out, and many cold beverages in front of you, different alcohols, different juices, whatever you wanted to have. Please, please. I have not got to eat today, so I am quite famished.
Is there any way I'd be able to tell if any of it's poison?
That's what I was going to ask.
I don't think your eyes would see that. He goes ahead and starts cutting himself large pieces of meat and heaping different foods onto his plate.
There is a spell for that, but a wizard cannot cast.
Okay. So since we can't really trust you, is there anything in the food?
Why can you not trust me?
I don't know, because you seem to not know a lot about your own town.
Rask, listen.
That's enough, child. Don't offend the Duke.
Listen, Rask. Time and place. This is the Duke of these lands. The governing body of these lands. The utmost authority up here. Treat him with respect.
I want Uncle Aldo and Thren to give me dexterity saving throws.
Oh no. What? This is bad. Are the Reigns of Castamere playing?
Dude, did I just... Am I just sending him into a frenzy?
11.
I don't know what you did.
11 plus 3, 14.
Rolls are starting out good, guys.
A natural one?
As you all are, I don't know, are any of you getting plates yet?
No.
Okay, so as he is continuing to add things to his plate and pouring himself a drink, someone sees his eyes kind of flick up, and servants are just walking back and forth, taking things around, moving stuff around in the room, and all of a sudden at the exact same time, a metal collar is clamped onto both of your necks, and you feel your source of power disappear, and your imaging falls away.
Oh no.
You as well feel no power.
Wouldn't that also cause him not to be...
Yes, he looks like Orist.
I look like Orist.
Can we jump into action right there?
Oh dear.
Yep, that's what I was about to say.
Who else in the room? What's happening? How many servants are there? Are there guards?
Looking at the back door, you see a good 15 or so black cloaks that have just kind of streamed in along the walls and are standing in front of the door. Hornbeam is still nonchalantly eating and kind of looking at each of you, and his eyes come to fall on Orist.
I duck under the table.
Yeah, no. Get back up, or it will not be good for any of you.
I sit back up in my chair.
That's
slowly.
good. Everyone behave. Hello, son.
Father?
I did not know that you were back in the city.
I didn't intend to stay long.
You should have come and said hello. Now, as it is, you all have done something quite spectacular in winning the melee as you have done. You should have taken my offer. He begins rifling through some papers. Quincy. Buck. Threaten. You two I do not know. It seems you are all wanted men. And he brandishes wanted papers that have been mailed to him, and your likeness is drawn in each of them with your name and description.
It's only according to your corrupt police force, sir.
I'm sure I do not know what you mean. The Black Cloaks, back in your hometown, have wrote of the horrible atrocities that you have committed.
We were framed by those cowards that you saw at the arena that ran away. It was not us. You know me, Father. I would never do such a thing.
I know you for a coward and no son of mine. Not now. Now then, I would hate to waste your clear power and opportunity here. You can still take my offer.
And if we don't?
I am afraid you will not be leaving on your own accord from this room.
It doesn't seem like we have a choice.
I would say not. What is the name of your hometown? I do not remember it. He goes looking through his papers.
It's not important.
If you do not go quietly, with the Black Cloaks here behind you, I will send some larger friends of mine.
Holyhead! Holyhead!
Yes.
I mean, he already knew. He was...
I will send them to Holyhead, and their fate will be much as the glistening thicket.
Yeah.
I would hate.
We saw
did you
that
see
handiwork. Yeah.
They were traitors, everyone.
Oh, every single one.
Every single one.
Even the children. I'm sure
It
that
gets
those
in them
children...
at an early age.
Yeah.
We cannot allow it to be part of our society.
Of course not. Of course not.
And that's reference to the glistening thicket.
Yes.
What is the probability of me pulling out my hand crossbow?
If you want to try, you can.
I want to try.
All right.
I hate to see a TPK right now.
And which one is it? It's a...
You're going to attack?
Yes.
It's just where it says hand crossbow.
Oh, hand crossbow is... Oh, for whatever I roll.
Roll that, add that
It
to
is... It's an 11.
He doesn't even move.
Did you roll an 11?
No, I rolled a 6. I rolled a 9. Well, it's more than 11 then.
Oh, sorry. I see now. So that's 15.
That's still not enough. He doesn't even move as the arrow flies past him, and someone comes up from behind you and knocks you over the head. It doesn't knock you out, but it hurts quite a bit, and they wrestle the crossbow away from you and throw it against the wall.
All right, I'm gonna fist at Four Thunders, the Black Cloaks.
Oh dear.
Okay.
That's 2 key points. Yes. Which one of these do I
You
roll?
used key points.
You don't
He used all your key points during the melee.
Oh no, so I can't do that.
No, can't do that. My bad. As he has done this, the Stormcloaks have... Stormcloaks. The Black Cloaks have come in, and each one of them, there's like 2 on each of your shoulders now.
Oh! We can take them.
You cannot take them. You're 2 magic users here. When did you learn such power, son?
It came to me overnight.
Don't answer that. Don't answer that.
He's not your father. He's a coward. Sends giants to do his work for him. Kills children. Burns towns.
Yeah!
Hides behind his ivory tower.
Yeah!
doesn't know anything about the common man.
The house is quite big, but I would not call it a tower.
Okay, on top of being a coward, he's also incredibly stupid.
He takes a bite of his boar. I have lived a long life. Your words do not affect me in any way.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have commented on him.
Where is Mother? I haven't
trying.
seen her.
Another coward and a traitor. She is not here. Soon after you left, she became unruly. I had to teach her a few lessons.
Is she dead?
You will never see her again. If you want to make an insight check, you can.
Yeah, I do. That is a nat 20.
You've heard these kind of threats from your father before. He doesn't always kill people. He sends them, like yourself. He did not kill you. He sent you off into exile. So you assume that he probably did the same thing.
Do I at least still get to keep the money?
Of course, you earned it.
Good, I'm gonna need to buy bigger weapons.
I'm afraid you will not have an opportunity to buy weapons for quite some time.
Yeah, you better hope not. Big 3/4 of a man.
The stature is not all that always matters.
The voice is kind of intimidating too.
Thank you. I've worked
Right.
very long on it.
So, I guess we're going to this stupid academy.
It seems so.
Yeah.
Would you like a last meal? You do not seem to trust the food, but as you can see, I am quite enjoying it. Please, help yourselves to one last meal before enjoying the Academy's fine resources.
Are we to be inducted into the Black Cloaks?
I do not know how you all know of such things. But in all honesty, you seem to have quite great power, as I've said. You could rise through the ranks and be given higher positions.
Could be given your position.
It is possible, not likely. I have held this position for many years, millennia almost. Is that right? What's
That's like 1,000 years.
Sorry. Half a millennia. Just over half a millennia now.
Maybe they'll send me to kill you.
Can't take all
Perhaps.
6 of us.
Regime change.
I think that I could, but there's no chance. Or no use in trying at the moment. If somehow you break free, feel free to come and have what little revenge you want. What have I done to you?
You remember the glistening thicket.
Of course, the traitors I was just speaking of.
And you do not remember an Orin of the glistening thicket.
I have never been. Too far north for my taste.
The one that you banished into the forest. And the one that you killed his whole entire family. Due to the giants in the glistening thicket. You do not remember that Orin.
I know of no Orin. I know of the glistening thicket. Yes, you're just rehashing all the things that him and I have already spoken of. Yes, they were traitors. Yes, I sent my enforcers to take care of them. And yes, many people died. Yes. Many animals died. Was it one of your family?
Yes.
You poor thing. You have all of my sympathies. But I banished my own son and my wife, so they're not very many.
Yeah, spoiler alert, he has no sympathies, so...
Exactly. I do not figure after very many months you will have very many symphonies? Sympathies either, after a bit of time at the Academy. It is a waste of emotion. It is a waste of your time.
So is this our punishment or what?
It is your reward.
No, it's not. It's not
I
horrible.
assumed you were the people in these letters, but I did not know. If you would have lost, I would have let you go, but you were too powerful. We can use you. The Empire can use you. You're going to do good things.
We're not powerful. I'm a stable boy. He's a baker.
I bake bread.
Perhaps
But he's darn good at it. So don't doubt him.
I do not doubt you. I am sure that at one time those were what you are. Those are what you were. But no more. You have evolved. You have grown into something more. Something quite dangerous.
We're dangerous.
A threat.
You hear that, Thren? We're dangerous.
You're not dangerous now, but in the wrong hands you could be.
He's sending us away because he's threatened by us.
That's exactly what it is.
Is this collar, is it got like a lock on it on one side of it or something?
You can't tell. And if you're fussing with it, the black cloaks are like grabbing your hands and taking it off.
So what's a guarantee we're gonna be okay? Because the way I see it,
There's
there's
no
6 of us. There's a lot of you, but we'll kill quite a bit before we get out.
Well, these two are less than useless at this point.
All right, still with the shaming, man. Bad dad.
Thrin, is it? That is your name?
Yes.
Do you feel any of your powers?
Sadly, no.
It is not shame. It is just truth.
Yeah, we're not faring too well with 3.5 people.
Please take this as an opportunity to better yourselves, to better the Empire. And who knows, you could be a duke or maybe a general. Maybe you'll get back into your stable boy.
All right. Well, I guess off we go. We gonna eat anything?
I'm eating. Screw this guy. I'm eating.
Please help yourselves.
You don't tell us what to do.
I take his plate.
You get up and just grab it?
Yeah, I just grab his plate. This is all mine now.
Look him in the eye, Buck.
He just reaches out and pulls off another leg of a quail and starts eating that. Please, you all need your strength.
Which I assume, what is it? What are they called? The black
cloaks.
The black cloaks are still around me,
Yes.
so I just sit down.
Is there any more conversation that you wish to have with the Duke?
So are you just like totally evil, or I mean, what's the end game here? I mean, you just is it a world domination thing? Is there any growth after this point? You know, taking up a baker and a stable boy and sending them to your little academy. I mean,
You say I'm evil. I am just doing the job I was given by our gracious king.
oh, evil by omission. Okay, yeah, I gotcha.
If you
So-
think me evil, that is fine. It does not affect me.
That's fine. I mean, no, I understand.
You will
have a
soon
job.
have a different view on these things.
Nah, I don't think I will. I don't think I'm going to change my views, not one bit.
The academy will be very hard on you, and you might not, but you will not live long either if you do not.
Well, that's how I prefer it.
Speaking of the king, how did he get to power?
You do not get to speak of him.
Oh,
He is
the
above
king?
you.
The king is above me?
Yes, he is.
So, does that mean he's tall? Is he short?
Like
is he
you?
thin? Is he fat? Is he stupid? Like you?
Really? Are you 12 years old?
Maybe. I'm backed in a corner.
You speak as a child. You behave as a child. You will
I'm a child.
You will be spanked as a child.
Oh, who's gonna spank me? Are you gonna spank me, Daddy Hornbeam? Is that what's gonna happen? Bend me over your little knee.
Spank him. And 2 of them rough handle you.
Make sure you get the left cheek, boys.
Well, if you allow them to do it, yeah, they're gonna. Do you cry out?
No.
Okay.
Are they Spanish?
No, I make eye contact with them. I make eye contact with Duke Hornbeam.
Just keep your dignity.
Are there any knives on the table?
Looking at it now, no. There's not. Well, this has been quite an enjoyable evening. Thank you for the entertainment earlier. I look forward to seeing what you do for the Empire. And remember,
I look forward to what I'm doing to this Empire too.
Well said.
we'll see each other soon. Or again, if not soon. And he kind of waves, and the Black Cloaks grab each of you, two to a person, and force you out the back way to some cart cages.
As we're leaving, I want to say one more thing.
Okay.
As we're going out the door. Might want to keep extra guards around. I heard the Inklings around.
Foolish man. And the door shut. You are all manhandled out the back way.
Can we try and break free of the guard's grasp?
If you wish.
We'll give it a try.
Give me a contested strength.
Okay.
They have advantage, and there's two people.
You say what?
What did you roll?
I rolled a nat 2.
Yeah, they beat that.
That one again.
Yeah, they beat
Get them
that.
all out now. It's okay, Tyrell.
You're trying to break out? Okay.
I'll try.
You got little cuffs.
Natural 20.
Woo! Slipped right out of them puppies.
Okay.
Love gnomes.
So you slip out. What do you do?
Oh, crap. I'm out of their clutches, and I managed to.
You're just no.
I
you're
run.
just out of their hands.
Okay.
You're still within 5 foot of both of them.
I sprint.
They both get to attack you as you sprint.
Okay.
Does a 14 and a 16 hit you?
The 16 does.
16 does? Okay.
Okay.
Take 10 points of damage.
Okay. So that brings me down to 20.
Okay. They kind of make some motions, and so you've run your 30 feet. What else? What are you gonna do right now? You're 30 feet away from them.
I'm still continuing my best to get away.
Okay. Some people with longbows are gonna shoot at you.
Okay.
That's a 21. That one is a 16 again.
Alright, we gotta break out and save the gnome.
Ooh, that was max damage on that one. 23 points of damage between the two bolts.
Holy crap.
Ooh. So I'm down.
He was a good gnome.
So they run up and pick you up and bring you back. They bring you back to one hit point. They shove a potion in your throat. And they toss you and each one of you into some cards. They are barred. Now, you, stepping foot into this, feel your power disappear. It seems that you cannot cast your spells now. Yeah.
Dude, your dad's a piece of work.
Why do you think I left?
They put you. They put you in two different cards. 3 to 2 cards. And we're gonna take a break.
Seth! What the heck are you doing? What just happened?
We got captured.
That was awesome. That was really
Hi, I'm Anthony, and I play Buck on the Commoners of D&D. If you like what you hear, be sure and subscribe to the podcast to make sure you never miss an episode. Also, follow us on Instagram at The Commoners Official for news, updates, and exclusive content. Thanks for listening.
So, we're back. It was tense. We had to take a moment. There is a crew of 4 black cloaks that are driving these carts. They pull you out of the town. They sit you there until night. It seems they do not want you seen. And as night falls, they cover the cages with some black cloaks, some dark cloaks, and wheel you out of town. You can't really see what's going on. You don't really know what direction you're going until the next morning. It seems they took turns driving through the night, trying to make up some time. And as they
fiddle with my collar while they're.
You can try, sure.
I want to feel around it and see if there's anything I can feel and how to.
It is perfectly smooth, and you cannot even feel where it connects.
Dang. So I have no way of getting it off.
Not that you can think of at the moment.
Did we get a rest of any kind?
Yeah, was that a rest?
Yeah, y'all can go ahead and take a long rest as the night.
We get a long rest?
Yep.
My exhaustion's gone.
Okay, so now I have all my key points back?
Yep.
All right, sweet.
But
you cannot feel the power.
Oh, the monk stuff is gone too?
You know what? I think it would still be there, because I don't think that's a spell. But I mean, you're probably just going to hurt the people inside the cage with you. But
yeah, you don't really have a way of busting us out of here.
All your weapons have been taken off of you for the moment. You still have the 5,000 gold coin bag is in one of your possessions. Someone needs to take that.
I guess I'll hold on to it.
Sure.
Okay.
And give me perception checks.
Okay.
19.
11.
Plus.
1? Another 1.
Perception is wisdom, right?
You need to buy some new die, bro.
20. Not
You've rolled 3 consecutive natural ones.
Dang.
Tyrell?
4.
He's perturbed by it.
I rolled 21.
Okay.
I did too.
No, I'm gonna keep rolling the thing until it rolls a freaking natural 20.
All right.
A few of you begin to notice the terrain. It seems that you are heading south.
Did I notice? What did you say? Sorry. I rolled an 11. Probably not.
Yeah, anything above a 10 will notice that you are moving back to the south. Sun, the terrain you've already traveled on, you can just tell.
I'm guessing since I've got this collar on and my powers are gone, I can't summon up my axe.
No.
It's been shunted off into space.
The capital, where is it at?
It is actually not too far from Hollyhead. It is a couple days south of Hollyhead.
But it's still in the Bernheim Forest?
Nope, it is not.
It's in the Dying Land.
It's not. It's in between the Veiled Coast, the Dying Plains, and the Bernheim Forest.
So it's just right in the middle?
Right in the middle, yeah.
Okay, got you.
The day drags on.
I guess I can't try and bend the bars of the cage or anything.
Certainly try.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah, go.
I want to get out of here. That is 18 plus 1, 19.
They are strongly reinforced.
Well, seems that we are trapped.
It's not a comfortable ride. Even the bottom of the cage is barred. It's not got a floor. You have to kind of make yourself let your feet falling through to the moving ground below.
We're all in the same cage?
Yes.
Us three, anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he awake by now?
Yeah, by now he'd be awake. You're feeling much better, but
Do you have anything you can pick the lock with?
Yes, I do.
Your items have been taken.
Even my little copper piece?
Your copper piece.
I have a little copper stick.
With the bird.
As part of your components pouch. So yes.
Hey, what's your name? Orin? That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
It seems like we're kind of all in this together now, so I'm not gonna be mad at you because we're gonna have to work together. So I forgive you for killing our friend's owlbear, and I'm sorry for pushing you to the ground and being mean.
Considering the circumstances, I accept your
Okay.
apology.
Thank you.
Y'all are close enough that y'all can all talk if y'all wished.
Yeah, sorry, little man.
So,
Didn't really want to hit you.
So, how are we going to get out of this situation?
I don't
no, it is terrible.
I mean, I don't want to become cogs in the machine like these guys.
Can you see if there's any keyhole or anything on this collar?
I'll investigate.
Investigation check.
I'm rolling great. That was a 17.
16.
Hold on.
You know, I guess this is just our life now. We're gonna. I mean, maybe
19,
at best we become black cloaks.
It is a perfectly smooth metallic ring that some you don't, like I sold to him, you don't even find the point that it breaks apart and folds.
I was gonna tell you not to freak out, Quincy, but freak out. There's no hole in this chain necklace.
Wait, can I try to pry it off of him at the very least? Strength. Ooh, that's a terrible roll.
Ooh, could I do flurry of blows? On it?
You just
On his neck?
On my neck.
So is it strength or athletics?
I mean, you could just punch him.
Strength.
Combat.
Or athletics, I guess.
Oh, okay. 11.
You take 9 points of shocking damage. And so do you.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Rask. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and
mean,
meditate.
You said 9?
Home.
That's what
I mean, our lives were already destroyed once. You know, why not just destroy them all again? Let's just start over. We'll just start over. Now we work for the king.
all right. First off,
All right, let's just go. You know, let's just go get educated and learn about the land and see how great this immortal king is. You know, sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? I mean, it's better than working in a stable or working on the farm or working in a bake shop. You know, we could really be making a difference for this great king that's been ruling over the land for 500 plus years.
Quincy.
Yeah, isn't it all?
Stop
It's
freaking
all
out.
just fine and dandy, isn't it? This is just great.
somebody calm
Isn't
him.
this cage nice? Just how it just sits great.
Well, I don't really have anything to hit him upside the head.
If anything, this is what I'm here for, like to infiltrate. So you can look at it from that angle.
I don't know if they want you to infiltrate this directly. Is the thing. I don't.
Well, he's been tossed
Kind of
into
a-
it now. We're
Well, the
looking at a
resistance, man.
big promotion for him.
We're the heroes of Juniper Grove.
No, we're not. No, that's been stripped away too. We're not the heroes of anything. We're wanted men. We're killers, murderers. You know.
Clancy, keep calm.
I'm perfectly calm. I've made
sound
peace
like
with the
you're calm.
situation.
All right. I don't know what to do.
I mean, you saw how big his dad was. We can all come out that big.
I want to get in the corner, close my eyes, and just kind of zone out. Just kind of pray.
Pray?
Yeah, yeah. And I'm saying this is all, I guess, myself, not to where y'all can hear it, because I don't want y'all to think I'm going crazy or anything, but Tira, we are in a really dark spot here, and I don't know what to do. I know that you have better for me than this. I know this is not it. Help me figure this out, please.
At the end of your prayer, you kind of just sit there for a little bit longer, not wanting to go back to your friends, not hearing an answer, nothing coming to your mind, a way of escape. And right before, maybe not depression, but just almost a deeper sadness sets in. You feel yourself healed for 5 points of the shocking damage that occurred to you earlier. There's a bit of warmth just rushes through your bones, and you feel slightly comforted. No word, no idea, but good feeling. What was you wanting to say, Roost?
I'm just gonna kind of try and get, I guess, as comfortable as possible and just put my head down and go to sleep.
Okay. Anyone else?
I guess I'll just
sit in the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll sit down and one of the corners and just go into a trance, I guess.
Okay. The day passes by. It is, though it is the fall, it is still quite hot. Sun beaming down on you. The metal seems to soak in the heat, and every once in a while you have to change position because it starts to burn a little bit.
We've got those cloaks over the cart, though, right? The cloaks.
They pulled them off after you left.
Oh, okay.
The next day. It seemed they just didn't want you seen in the nighttime.
Oh, okay.
Or at Derry.
Wait, do I have all of my... Like, what do I not have?
You have your gold. You don't have your items.
Oh, okay. No health potions, not the red wine, water skins, anything?
Nope, all that was taken.
Okay.
Oh, my pony's still in town. I guess old, what's her name is gonna have to take care of him a while.
Stella!
As you all sleep throughout the day or do your trance or your meditation, Urist.
Alright.
You were kind of just slumped over and you're sleeping.
Alright.
And your dreams begin to darken and fade away from the nothingness and the random to a black horizon.
A black horizon.
And suddenly a light gold begins to rise from that black horizon. The black turning to blue, and suddenly this gold and blue is all that you can see once more. And it begins to shift and change and turn and come closer to you until two luminous orbs are a good 20 or so feet ahead of you and just large in the blackness. You're going to be having some fun now. You are finally on the path that I have wanted for you.
What path would that be?
Your correct path, Orist. Trust me. Trust me.
What am I supposed to do?
A rock hitches underneath the wheel and jolts you awake.
It's unfortunate.
After a few days, you assume you're probably getting pretty close to Juniper Grove. The land begins to shake around noon.
Like an earthquake?
No, smaller than that. Just tremor, and then nothing. And then tremor, and then nothing.
Oh dear.
A crashing sound comes from the woods, and you see a magnificent giant break through the tree line.
Is it one of my fathers?
It is. It is the male, the youngest, the stupidest. He kind of looks down. He's a good 20 foot tall or so, and he kind of just starts mumbling to himself. Giant. You can speak giant.
Yeah, I can speak giant.
He's complaining that he has to do this. He doesn't want to be here. He'd rather be home. But he travels with you from here on.
He's escorting us.
He is escorting you, yes. Oh, you could also hear him then.
I got a question.
Yeah.
So this divine sense that I have, it says that I can detect any celestial, fiend, or undead beings. So our gods would be considered celestial beings. So whatever they just talked about, I could have known about.
They have to actually be within 60 feet of you, I think, the actual beings.
So just Buck then.
No. Even when he was talking, you didn't feel anything. And you would have had to have used that item or that ability at the moment. And you probably still wouldn't have. It's if the god would have been standing there. It was just speaking to him.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, great. One of these giants.
Say what now?
These giants.
What about them?
I mean, I can only assume this is the first one of the many that will come.
We gotta fight that thing?
No, I suppose we're friends with it now. He works with us.
All right. Well, Quincy's gone off the deep end.
Better be with him than against him. He's probably right.
Is there anything else you'd like to do in this day? Any conversations?
Yes.
Seems like we're boned.
Yeah. So I'm with Urist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Urist,
Yes.
you can speak giant.
I can.
You can. This big fella beside us.
Yes.
He doesn't look that bright.
His name is Nis. N-I-S.
Yeah.
Like the
Right.
rapper? Oh, that's Nas.
No. This giant isn't smart enough to write New York State of Mind.
So anyway, he doesn't look that bright. You think you might convince this dim-witted lad to open up a cage? Because he might break us out.
It's worth the try. I'm guessing the giant just heard all of that.
No, he speaks giant.
Oh, he only speaks giant?
Yes.
Oh, he doesn't know common. Well,
Not everybody knows common.
Racist.
Why don't you step outside your worldview for a second?
Check your common privilege.
now that is an oxymoron if ever I've heard one.
I second that.
I am having such deja vu right now.
You can use your prince ability to.
For what?
This whole thing.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll.
And they're in the other.
And I know his name is Nis.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, Nis? I say the giant.
Hot.
You think he sees the boogers in there? Do you even feel them?
Would you mind opening the cage? I need to use the restroom.
No. Mama Lumari said no.
She's not here though.
She'll find out.
You don't always have to do what she says.
He rubs his backside.
We got gold.
You can't.
He can't.
He doesn't speak common.
Gold. Gold.
We could pay you.
Papa Hornbeam pay already. Got job due. And he kind of straightens his chest out. Break village.
What village? What village?
You didn't understand that?
You don't understand?
Oh, shoot! What village?
You don't understand that?
You don't understand what he's saying.
What is he saying?
But
He's here to. He said he's going to break a village. I think I know which one.
Listen. We have a particular treasure that you might be interested in. It's buried not too far from here. If you'd be interested in letting us go.
Give treasure.
Well, I can't exactly do that with being, free first.
You speak big and dumb too?
Mama Lumari said no.
Well, it's your loss.
Give treasure.
Like I said, I can't do anything while I'm in this cage.
Me can't let out.
It's the only way to get the treasure.
There's a great fancy sword. I even it was made by a.
Nis no need sword.
Oh no, there's more than that. There's gold, jewels, all sorts of stuff in that treasure.
It's very shiny.
Hey, huh? I already did roll. Oh. Speak later.
Very lost.
Well, it was worth a try.
So I take it that he said no?
Yeah, pretty much.
What were you doing there, Thread?
I was trying to convince him to let us go, but it wasn't.
Yeah, so he can let us out of the cage and then stomp us into the ground?
No, I was trying to lie to him, basically.
You trying what now?
I was trying to trick him.
You're saying that a little too quietly.
Well, there are guards around us.
You trying to lie to the giant?
Yeah.
He didn't listen anyways.
Well, I mean, I'm not against it. It's about the only thing we got. I was just wondering if, you're fully prepared for a giant that knows it's been lied to.
No, I didn't need that.
He doesn't speak common, don't worry.
I mean, I understand that, but I mean, you're lying to someone, so how do you make good on something you don't have?
Well, I was kind of hoping I could lure him into some sort of trap a little bit later on, and maybe lose him in the woods.
Oh, okay, all right. I just want to be in on the plan, is all. If there is one.
Yeah, it's rude to talk in other languages whenever the people around you don't understand.
He does have a point.
Does the giant know that we have the 5,000 in gold?
No.
Do not tell him. we already said we'd try to pay him.
And I was literally trying to.
Well, why don't we at least attempt, or you attempt, to try to con him into taking the gold that's in here? Because there's only one way he can get it.
Are we in two different carts?
Mm-hmm.
And I have the gold. Yeah. With us, the three of us in there.
Tough luck.
That's okay.
We're gonna have to cut our losses, guys.
What does that mean?
Well, yeah, what does that mean?
Nothing. Nothing.
Another night is about to fall. Is there anything else you don't like to do? The giant has kind of moved on ahead.
He left us?
Yeah.
Aw.
Can we try to talk to the black cloaks?
Yeah.
See if they really don't have any tongues? Can I reach outside of that cage?
You can kind of reach out
And grab their mouth?
You try to grab their mouth.
Let me see that tongue. Let me see that tongue. Let me see that wiggle around in there.
Gotta see if it's true. Do I go for a mouth roll?
Are you?
Go for it.
Where is the one that we can get to its mouth?
They're kind of up above us,
Yeah, they're kind of up above you. They're riding in the cart seats.
Probably can't reach.
Right. I'm gonna go back to meditating, I guess.
Hey, Black Cloaks, is it true you don't have tongues?
They don't look at you.
That was smooth. That was real smooth.
They just keep going ahead.
All right. Say nothing at all if it's true.
Reverse psychology. Let's go.
All right, they don't have tongues. They're dumb, basically. That's what it is. That's the technical term. Is dumb.
You are 12. You're just insulting everybody.
When someone can't speak, it's called dumb. It's what is deaf, dumb, blind. They're dumb.
The dumb black cloaks.
Right. That's all.
Maybe they speak giant.
I wasn't. They don't
speak
at all.
anything at all.
Not comprehend.
So how do we get their attention? No, I don't want to do it.
As night falls and you all again try to go into your fitful sleeps, Buck, you're laying across 4 bars and one's kind of your shoulder blades holding you up a little bit, and part of your back's drooping below them, and it's just extremely uncomfortable. But you finally manage to close your eyes just to start suffocating. Dirt fills your lungs. once again, and you start thrashing around, and it seems you're bound. But as you continue to push and wriggle and try to break your way out, it begins giving, and you burst free from a freshly dug grave.
I will never get used to that. Well, okay, all right. Maybe I can get answers. Maybe she can help me. Please help me. All right. I'll look around. What do I see?
Looking around, you see many white stones buried in the ground, as you always do, and a light path in the grass leading to a small hill where something of a mausoleum stands. Its door is open.
I proceed inward.
Hello, child. I can't feel you like I did not a week prior.
I don't know if that has to do with the current situation that I find myself in, or if that is a lack of faith. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't feel less faithful. I just...
What is your situation, child?
We're stuck in these cages on our way to Blackthorn Castle, and there's no... Just... It's as if I'm suffocating, but not physically.
Fear. Doubt. The unknown presses upon you, child. You have a great ordeal forthcoming. Stay strong.
What does that mean? What?
I cannot see the steps that you are taking at the moment. You are shrouded from me.
How does a person have that ability? How can they do that? You're a goddess.
Goddess I may have once been. I'm not sure I am that any longer. You are but one of the few who still believe and pray to me. But no, this is not even that. Someone is shrouding you. I'm afraid this will be the last time we talk for a while. I can see it now. Shimmers between us. Thickening, darkening. We have but a little time, child.
This is all very, very frightening. What do I do? Where would you have me go? I don't understand how.
Stay fast, child. Look to the tattoo.
Tattoo.
And follow that. Stay strong.
Tattoo.
You say the tattoo as you awaken out loud.
You know you're farting and talking in your sleep, right?
Happens all the time. Happens.
Right. What about a tattoo?
Thinking about getting a tattoo. Thinking about once all this is through, getting a nice big old tattoo right on my back.
Of what, oven?
Probably not an oven. Probably, not really. Not you. Do you have a tattoo?
Yeah.
What? Can I see that thing? Let me see that bad boy. Let me see the ink.
I don't know about that.
Oh well, that's your prerogative. If you.
It's kind of weird to be talking about stuff in your sleep. I'm trying to. See what I'm saying?
Thought I'd find something nice to talk about.
You also cuddle. So
that's not a bad
I don't think
thing.
I'll be showing you any tattoo.
It's not a bad thing. But in all seriousness, what you do is that Is that an inkling thing? Is that getting tattoos?
Yes.
It is?
Don't whisper too much. The
Yeah,
thing
but
will
you gotta
pick up.
whisper. You gotta whisper a little
Stage
louder.
whisper.
It's a stage whisper.
That's an inkling thing.
Okay. All right.
There's a little curious gnome in the other.
Gotcha. Understand. Yep. Keep our voices down. So.
So what about the tattoo? What about the tattoo?
I don't know. What do you figure I should do for a tattoo? What do you figure my tattoo should be?
Did I see anything while I was asleep that following her? Oh.
I think it grants some kind of magical powers.
Yours?
No, you know what it does. Your tattoo, and I think that we said that it was just a dot or a blot. It's a dot. It is a blue ink, and it is given to new initiates when they join the Inkling. As you further progress, you are able to change the tattoo to be in a symbol that you like, but for now, it is just a small dot, something almost unassuming. You can focus on it to bring it into... It will disappear if you're not thinking about it. You can focus on it to bring it back to the surface to show, or if you are near someone else who has an Inkling tattoo, it will also appear.
Oh, now that's an interesting detail.
Well, I'll just pull my glove off then. It's gonna be right in the center of my palm.
And you see it is just a palm, and as he begins to focus on it, a small blue dot about the size of a penny appears right in the center.
That is magic.
Like I said, some magical powers.
It's becoming the spot.
They didn't tell me much.
The black spot.
They didn't.
They didn't.
Who's they? They.
They.
All right. Okay. So this is a thing that.
Wait, how did you know about it though? How did you know about it?
I mean,
I think you mentioned it.
I thought you had mentioned it in the past.
And Evelyn's definitely mentioned it, hasn't she? Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she told us about it, I think.
Yeah, I was just, curious about it. I was,
Dreaming about it?
Yeah. Maybe not yours, but, maybe my own. But if I could get something like that, that'd be cool. But, I'm not as good with my fists as you are, so probably not,
That's okay. Just whenever you're ready. Don't worry about it.
Well, anyway, all right. I am going to go into the deep recesses of my mind and scream. If any of you are thinking of talking to me, I would just don't. Anyway.
As long as you don't scream our name.
No, it won't happen. That like I said, deep recesses of my mind. Just letting off some steam. Rask, just letting off some steam.
He's screaming into the void.
Okay. The night passes, and early in the morning, you see what appears to be Juniper Grove on the horizon.
How's it look?
Looks fine.
And this is a new deck, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
No damage to the town?
Nope.
Oh no, I know what town then.
You can see smoke plumes rising from chimneys. You hear the tall tale clatter of a hammer on...
Telltale.
What?
Telltale.
Telltale? Just telltale?
Telltale, yeah.
Tall tale?
No,
Telltale.
telltale. A tall tale is like
Okay,
a lie.
yeah.
Telltale.
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 Telltale. The telltale.
English is
sound.
stupid. Common.
She shells by the seashore.
The telltale.
Yes.
Yes.
Say that.
I get ELLALE.
Yep.
Telltale.
That's it.
Sound of a hammer working on metal.
Well, there's Roaring.
At this, the Black Cloaks Drivingers start beating on the bar a little bit with a club, trying to shut you up.
Is that my club?
I won't yell anymore.
Okay. You pass right on the outskirts, and you can look into town, and you see people hustling about, going about their day. It seems that the town has sort of picked up since the last time you were here. People have a pep in their step, maybe not so tired.
Does anyone recognize us?
You're far enough away that they're not paying attention. They can't see you. And actually, the Black Cloaks would probably throw the covers back over. The giant has veered off away from you guys and gone deeper into the woods away from the town.
He wasn't here for Juniper Grove. Gods, I know where he went.
What was that?
I think I know where that giant went.
What do you mean, where he went?
What? I think he went to Hollyhead.
Why would they be going to Hollyhead?
When we spoke to him, he said he was going to break a town. What other towns are there?
Oh, great gods. We have to get out. We have to get out now. What do we do? Thrin, what do we do?
There's nothing really that I can do right now as long as I'm like this.
Is there anything Solaris told you, or is it something we have to do something?
Well, there are spells that unlock magical things, but I can't use magic.
Alright, well, that's a whole heaping load of helpful.
Is there any small creatures around?
Close to the road, probably not. With two horses drawing carriages, no.
Quincy, can't you just channel that anger that you have? Just break these bars, do something?
They're unbreakable, Buck. I'm not even strong.
Yeah, but you're ferocious. You're like a badger.
I don't care.
You're small.
I don't care anymore, Buck. What's the point?
Okay, first off, rude. Second off, Burgett's father, your grandfather, that land, the land that we worked, that we helped build, all of those homes, the friends you knew, the children you played with, because they always thought you were their age because you were so small.
Casting fire left and right tonight.
Come on. We have to do something.
There's nothing we can do. What are we saying is going to happen? You think that giant's going to Hollyhead? Why? Why do we think that?
Because we're from Hollyhead.
So?
Juniper Grove is fine. Where else could he have gone?
What did he say? What are you talking about?
He said he was going to break a town. Does this town look broken?
Well, the hundreds of towns.
Well, one thing that Hollyhead has that a lot of other towns don't have is Solaris.
Yeah, but that's one wizard versus 3 magnificent giants.
As far as I see,
that was only the one.
And he's fairly small for a giant.
Say that again?
He's fairly small for a giant.
Oh, a small giant.
It is a hill giant.
Big old boy.
Corn-fed.
The smallest of the giants.
Yeah. Still dummy thick though.
Still dummy. He's short and thick. Can we get Solaris? All we gotta do is have it break the bars free. Not fight the giant. Quincy will fight the giant.
Has my
Just
egg
gotta get him
hatched?
angry.
It did actually. Yeah.
Took it away. You make that thing
I think we talked about his egg hatching.
I think we forgot now.
It
It was
hatched
supposed to
already.
hatch before the melee, and we just never
That's why I'm
mentioned it.
thinking, because we just mentioned it in passing.
I'm guessing it's gone now.
Yeah.
Oof.
Did they take all of our belongings?
Yeah.
Except our gold.
Even my magic book for the slow learner?
Huh?
Even my magic book for the slow learner that I bought and kept?
Yeah, they have it.
Oh man,
I'm gonna try and go into like the familiar like view from the bird to see anything.
No, we can't.
Nothing. So it's not even near me then.
For this, I will say that it's back in its egg form, and the egg is with your other belongings. Since we forgot about it until now.
They knocked it out.
Yeah, they knocked it out. You was able to pocket the egg, and they kept the egg with your other stuff.
I'm guessing my shield is gone.
They have it. They have everything.
Everything.
We have nothing except gold.
And you probably shouldn't even have that.
I find it. I find that to be kind of a, you know,
A hint? It's not.
not a hint. They're just like Duke Hornbeam is.
Yeah, taunting you. Like,
Yeah, like
you have this great riches now.
Yeah.
What can you do with it?
yeah. Here's your gold. Good luck spending it, jackwagon. I don't know what to do.
A day passes. A night passes. You're all stressed out thinking about your village. The giant has not come back. Another day comes and goes, and you know you're drawing near. The night passes. A full day. Just as dark begins to set, and the sun begins to go past the tree line, you make out soft glows ahead of you and know that you are home.
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 Hollyhead.
Hollyhead.
How's it look?
As you come closer, it is quiet. The crickets and frogs are making their nightly noises. And it's dark, but some of the houses from their windows, there is a glow of candlelight or lamplight or fire from the fireplaces. And you can smell just... It smells like home. It's what you have grown up with, the three of you.
Completely unharmed.
Seems completely unharmed. And as you pass right into the gates of your town, from the darkness of the trees right beside you, you couldn't hardly see him because he wasn't moving. But as you pass by, Nis steps out behind you. And the two wagons continue to drive through the town. He follows you. Right as you make it to the edge of your village, pointed south still, to the capital and to the king, and to a fate that you don't understand and you can't even begin to fathom. Looking back, you watch as this giant takes its enormous club and begins thrashing through the walls of homes that you have grown up around. Your bakery is already gone. It was burned to the ground as you all left. The tired dragon is one of the first things that the giant begins to wreak havoc on. And you see an old half-orc run out, and he gets swiped and flies a good 30 feet through the air. Quit looking at me, guys.
Dead on him. Can't remember his name.
The Black Cloaks keep you there for a good 15-20 minutes.
What, they just stopping?
They just stop. Women and children are running around. Men try to gather together to fight this enormous creature and are just mutilated for it. Solaris never comes.
Solaris doesn't show up at all.
Perhaps he is not there anymore. Perhaps he knows a lost cause when he sees one, but you do not see any sort of magic begin flying through the air. The giant laughs and giggles as the last of the men that he was fighting. You're not sure if they're all dead, but they're incapacitated enough that they have crawled away from him, and he has gone on the rampage of just destroying fences and walls and pushing over different stone fireplaces with his feet, and fires start springing up in a few locations of the fireplaces. And as the bright lights begin to blind you, as different pieces of wood and the different thatchings of the roofs begin to catch, the Black Cloaks whip the horses back into motion. And slowly, as you make your way through the two mountain passes on the east and the west, deeper into the south of Palexia, the bright light follows you. You can see it for forever long, as it seems to continue to grow as
Of the place being on fire?
As you go further away, it seems to get larger, and
yeah.
You understand that it should be getting smaller unless the flame itself is growing as well. Until finally, you dip down the wooded forest, giving way to a sort of rocky terrain, and you cross over a hill, and the lights no longer show.
I'm gonna kill him.
I think that's where it will end tonight.
That was heavy.
That sucks.
That was pretty
Thanks for
crazy.
joining us on another Commoners of D&D, guys.
Join us next time, Commoners D&D.
Dude, your dad's a...
Thanks for tuning in for this episode of the Commoners of D&D. If you liked what you heard, be sure to subscribe to the podcast to make sure you never miss an episode, and leave us a review to help people just like you find the podcast. Also, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Commoners Official for news, updates, and more exclusive content. You can also find us back here each week for our variety show, Say It in Common, where we go in depth about the campaign before chatting about movies, video games, sports, current events, and whatever else we decide to chat and argue about. That's right here every week on the Commoners podcast channel. Thanks for listening.